41 plus 9. 60 dex. Holy crap. This one's a little bit closer to our... But I want to do a... probably sell this one. Get a lot for it. First. Alright, let's sell some stuff. We need more arrows. Hey, can you...
Teach me something.
Of course.
Yeah. Experience. Stuff takes. Really? That's awesome. Anti's shit. Right. Trade.
Teach me something.
Of course.
I didn't say teach. I said trade. Didn't I? Oh, I hit teach me something. Yeah, that's
Can we trade?
Look around. Tell me what you need.
So we have those glass too that we found. Yeah, high tech. That's a lot. Worker. I have a bump. Oh, let's do it. Eight. That considered junk. Raw materials. Probably don't want to sell raw. We can actually sell these books after we cut them? Huh. For those. Oh. Good amount. Good. Alright, cool. Alright, doesn't our weapon already do like 20? Just 30 plus 8? Okay, no, that's... Where's our weapon? 22. What air? Right. That's post. Awesome. Those 50. That's good. Cool. Awesome. This drawer. All right. Put that other.
You should put that away. Technology will get you into trouble here.
Was it under this one? Alright. I'm gonna keep searching this place. We talked to this guy? Oh, this is the guy we sold the guns to. Yeah, I don't. Looted. Been up there.
That didn't work.
Means we can friggin' loot now, or take their forbidden shit.
Yeah, that's
Probably re-hit all these places.
Look after yourself.
Nobody in there. Take it.
Did Angrim send you? Look, I don't know where he gets these ideas about.
That's that. Yeah.
Who is prowling around
Yeah,
here?
Never mind. That weird dude.
I got hold of one recently, but then he got...
Right in here?
I call that dangerous half knowledge.
There are. Well, this is. There'll be some of these houses where there's nobody from. I really want to.
Stop, thief. You think you're gonna get away with stealing from here?
I'm not stealing anything.
Our laws are clear. Any ELEX technology should be given over to the pit, and it stays there.
He didn't tell me any laws.
If he instructed you to come here, then he would certainly have told you the laws.
Well, he didn't.
Then you can argue that out with Angrim. The law has been broken, and he will decide your fate. Follow me, and let us hope for your sake that he grants you
No, I
clemency.
don't want to do that. Oh, we do that. It was weird because he wasn't even in there. We can take pretty much everything but that. Outlaw hunt.
There. Here, let's see if you're so fucking clever now you're hanging from a tree by your testicles. Ah! What do you want? Chad. Chad is what I want. So tell me, where is he? I don't know anyone called... He's an outlaw. Good with a rifle. Looks stupid, but he ain't. He wears a
I'd
black...
like to see what happens if you take that gun though.
I see that's familiar.
Can we go up here?
You've heard that name, haven't you?
There was a guy.
How do we
Could've been
climb?
an outlaw.
So,
There we go.
where'd he go?
It's part of a quest? Oh, okay.
Tava off,
I don't want to do that yet, though.
sake. I just came from that shithole.
Yeah, we'll wait for that. We'll remember that. We'll remember. I think that's the gun that we sold to him, ain't it? Oh, that's the dude. The arrows in these. There can't be no arrows. Yeah, I definitely want to see where that quest takes. I'm not gonna do it quite yet. I don't think I've explored this whole area. How do we... We've been over... Over there. I don't think we've been over there. Down there, right? This is the chick's house. Over here. So those must be seedlings. Those turn into... Cool.
These seedlings are the source of the Zerg's power. We should burn all these farms to the ground.
Up. Over here. Why is it not? Awesome. Oh. Go. Let's test this. He's right there. Huh. Oh. Really thought that would trigger it. Probably could have done it. Gotcha. Kind of figured that. I mean, that just laying out in the middle of nowhere, I really figured it would do something. Quite cool.
Fucking monster!
Oh shit.
Over there!
Oh. Did you eat it? Oh, we get them all? And he just goes back to what he's doing. Yeah, it's no big deal. It happens every day. No big deal. You talk to this guy? Work.
These fucking mutants. They're so desperate for ELEX, they even try eating the mana from the seedlings. All that work, ruined by damn rotboars.
There's mana in the seedlings.
Of course, we feed them with it. But mana is made from ELEX, right? The mutants can feel that. They think if they eat the plants, they'll get the ELEX. But they get mana instead. At least that makes them weaker. Then they're easier to kill off. But only after they've done the damage. That doesn't help me keep the seedlings alive, though. And that's my task. I look after all the seedlings here.
Cool. Is that it? You didn't say nothing else?
Watch out for the damn mutants. You're never safe from them.
Okay. Guess that's it. Go in here? Ooh. Oh, nice. This mining mechanic is really cool. Got some really neat stuff in this game. You can look past some of the broken parts, I want to say. Look over that and look past the book cover. There's really good things in this game. Really do. I give games a chance. I'm not the type of person like, oh, it doesn't have this, it doesn't have that. Dude, a lot of games that, you know, don't have the biggest rep and doesn't have bug free and are actually some really good games. I mean, I used to be like that a long time ago, and then I started giving other games a chance, and my favorite games are games that are one titles. Who's over there? Can they grab this? Almost like some of this stuff is expected. Yeah, but that doesn't mean nothing though. I mean, there's a lot of games that are good that doesn't have all that stuff in it, that aren't bug free, that doesn't have issues. Give them a chance. Surprised. Can we get in here? No, go away, Art.
Needs a key.
Oh, it's Bourne's key. Orange chip. Huh. Cool. I guess that's it. Is that everything? Yep. Go. Let's go. Cool. I mean, that's just today's day and age. People want the best of the best. They don't want stuff that has issues or isn't the highest quality. You're right. You're right. Turn. You're right. I mean, I grew up with the games where there wasn't patches. You know, the game is what you got. There wasn't internet to fix the bugs and this and that. My age, that's what we got. I think with, you know, people that grew up with that are the ones that give games like this a chance, because we grew up with that. But the younger generations and stuff, they want the AAA, they want the Call of Duties, they want the Battlefield, they want, you know, only name top titles. They don't want the other ones. They look past those. It doesn't have a 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 rating. They won't even give it a common day. Which sucks, because there are a lot of games that are really good that's not #1 titles and stuff like that. It sucks.
Look after yourself. You don't know that either, whatever you say. Well,
What is that? What is that?
I'm staying out of it.
Is that maybe a mission or something? Keyhole. It won't pull nothing up. That's weird. Wonder what that is. Maybe we'll find out later on. That's what is because with my stream, I like to play a variety of games. I don't like to stick to just one or just one game. I mean, yeah, I might do a few extra streams on some games, and that just means I really enjoy it, and you know, I do different playthroughs and stuff like that. But I like all genre of games. Give you a choice between Skyrim, Fallout versus ELEX. Yeah. I haven't put enough time into it. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I put about 8 hours into it. So far, I like what I got. Story's good. A lot of the stuff is really good. The voice acting, for the most part, is pretty good. There's a few characters that kind of make you giggle, but for the most part, it's got a lot of things that you haven't seen in games as well. Like, I love how you can make it to where you have 0 fall damage. And I mean, give or take, I do fall every once in a while and get killed, but that's my own mistake. Love a lot of the aspects. And this other mechanic, where is it?
You do know that technology is banned here.
Can't remember how to do that. The other. This is what's cool. That's awesome. That you can go back and read the dialogue between the people that you've talked to. That's a cool mechanic. You don't see that very much. That's awesome. I really dig that. I think that's really cool. Am I in here? There you go. Yeah, it's got a lot of cool things in the game that I really dig. I've got myself. Is that the mana shrine? We've been all the way up there yet? Run up here real quick. I can't remember if we've been all the way up here yet. Yeah, I just wish people would give games a chance. Okay, so here's our buddy. Go ahead and talk to him. Save. Ask him.
I want to find the thief who took my armor.
Well, for anything stolen near here recently, I would start with Ray. He's an outlaw I found out here a few days ago. Very jumpy. Definitely looking for something.
Where do I find him?
Huh. I don't know.
Been asked
He
about Ray
disappeared off to
for
the
quite a while.
northeast. I'm guessing he went back to Tavar. But, hey, I wouldn't rush after him. He's probably sold your armor by now.
Okay, stolen equipment.
About Ascor's murder.
I just got a weird feeling about this guy.
I don't think Baron did it. Ascor was his friend, and Baron just wants to be left alone. I don't see why he'd murder anyone.
All right. Even though he knew Ascor better than most, yeah, you're right. He doesn't have the energy or the motive.
Oh, guys, something popped up on my computer. Sorry about that.
Frankly, I only think Ragnar wanted Baron questioned in case he had seen anything. It looks like he didn't. Let's take him off the list for now.
Thorgal wasn't anywhere near Goliath at the time of the murder, and he has witnesses to prove it.
Yeah, he's also too skilled a fighter to have left Ascor such a bloody mess. So, he's out as a suspect.
Garen just wants to hunt. He didn't like Ascor, but I don't think he killed him. Besides, if he had killed Ascor, he'd have used his bow, not a sword.
Yeah, all Garen wants is to hunt. He'd have no motive for this.
It's not conclusive, but I don't think it was him.
I agree. I don't think it was him either. Let's take him off the list.
Yeah, but that runs into a lot of games like a lot of games that's like type of game. That's kind of something that happens. Ran into that with like Witcher and
Eardor didn't have time to commit a murder. He's tending to the world hard and looking after supplies. Besides, he's just too weak to have killed Ascor in the way you described.
Yes, I agree. I don't think Eardor was capable of this. That's one less suspect for us.
Rock wasn't anywhere near Goliath when the murder was committed. He didn't like Ascor, but I don't think he could have done it. I'd say he didn't kill Ascor.
I didn't think he would have the opportunity, but Ragnar insisted I look into him. I guess Ragnar was wrong.
You recently became a warrior, didn't you? You and Ascor are both eligible to be paladins?
Yes, but trust me, I'm happier with my job collecting waifs and strays than becoming a paladin and going out to the front lines. I think I'm making more of a difference doing what I'm doing. Ascor, though, was a driven man. Becoming a paladin was all he wanted.
You were right. The investigation was a waste of time. It must have been someone outside Edan. All of his suspects are innocent.
It's Ragnar we'll have to convince. He is certain one of them did it. He's not often wrong.
Then who do you think it was?
I don't know.
Then tell Ragnar that.
What about Baron? He didn't have a proper alibi, did he?
There was no one there to say he was at his post. And of all the suspects, he knew Ascor best.
And it must be him. The others all have alibis.
Yeah.
Baron knew Ascor
One
better
wrong
than the
decision
others.
can mess it a
I
lot
thought
of
you
stuff
said
up
Ragnar
too.
only included Baron in case he saw something.
Ragnar wants answers. He's insisting the murderer is found. You've questioned everyone, and Baron's the only one without a decent alibi. Do you know where Baron is?
I found him in the forest, but he said he takes time off to go to the lift into the Valley of the Damned.
Then we should go there and see what we find. You want me to come with you?
Why would Baron talk about that place if he had something to hide?
Since when have criminals been clever? And Baron's not that smart. Maybe he just let something slip.
All right. I'll search the area near the lift that Baron talked about. What is it I'm looking for?
We won't know until we find it. Have a look around. Bring me anything you find. Just don't interfere with it.
What do you mean, interfere?
Bring anything you find to me without disturbing it. Whatever you find, we should take it to Ragnar.
Then you know what it is.
No,
Does this
I
game
just-
have multiple endings?
I'm warning you. Do what I say.
Or just one ending?
Just trust me. Your life might depend on it.
I found something hidden in Baron's hiding place.
What'd you find?
Here. Do you think this could belong to Baron?
I think it was that
No,
hidden
that was
chest.
Ascor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
What is it? Yeah. Yeah, these kind of games you can pretty much pick your own path of what you want.
I solved your case for you, Duras.
You got to the truth. For that, I thank you. I'll take things from here.
Is that everything you have to say?
The destruction of a seedling is a matter for a warlord. Your involvement is over.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
I take this to Ragnar. He'll deal with it from here.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Ascor we've not investigated. You.
Me?
You were a rival to Ascor. You carry a sword. Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think I did it.
I do. It's simple. You murdered Ascor.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously think it was me.
Tell me.
Let's turn this music down a little bit. Already turned it down.
Your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time outside Goliad. And you spend all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Ascor was born a berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's favorites.
So you did kill him?
Kill him? Yes. Murdered him? No. I found Ascor on the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Ascor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe?
Hogan, I don't
Give
really
you a
understand.
chance. Won't you do that for me?
I have to wait. Did help us. Did murder. Basically.
I need to think about it.
Okay, okay. I understand, but please. I gave you a chance. Can't you do the same for me? I didn't want him dead, but he flipped on me. I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the idea that he'd be facing exile while I continued on as a warrior.
I think serial kill is a bit extreme.
What is in the casket?
Property belongs to the preservers. You now know who the murderer is. That's what you needed to discover.
Yeah, think so. I want to. I'm gonna end it for now.
Excellent.
I don't know what to do with that guy yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna make a fast decision. He's gotta teach me stuff. Yeah, he teaches us about survival in it.
Teach me something.
Sure.
Do the range yet? Sure. Wait, what? 500. Can't learn it yet? I can't. How do we do this? Why can't he teach us stuff? I have everything, it's on there. I need to learn something before I can start doing this stuff. Okay. Oh, okay. So we gotta take them off. Gotcha.
You know technology is forbidden by law here.
Try it again.
Teach me something.
You gotta have all that
Sure.
stuff off. Take off your equipment. Take off your equipment. What else do I have on? I don't have nothing else on. Everything's off. Take off your equipment. None of this stuff is on. Oh, so do I not have it now? Since I took it off?
Teach me something.
Sure.
Oh. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. We should be able to get more
You know
decks though,
technology
right?
is forbidden by law here.
That points in it. Oh, we got 20 points. Get it. Go with that for now. Okay. Cool. Gotcha. Thanks, Seth.
Teach me something.
Sure.
Let's see the range. That's pretty much all we can do. Team killer. Bonus tax when fighting a robot. Cool. Alright, let's go to that other guy. How do we pull up? There we go. He's charisma. Survival. Survival too, right? Combat. I thought there was another guy. That weird dude. Doesn't he teach us stuff as well? Write down. That weird guy that's where it went. I want to talk to him. Yeah, I know, but I was wanting to go to,
Just what will happen if we all begin to rely on machines?
where is it? Crafting. I want to go to crafting. Is that the weird guy? Yeah, crafting's that weird, dude.